NEWS.MC on Monaco Info is brought to you by Monaco Legend Properties. Our exclusive interview with the personalities making the Principality.
Hello, I'm Louis Ducruet, president of Barbagians Monaco. I'm born in Monaco. I've studied all my life in Monaco, but also a little bit in France and Switzerland when I was young. I had a bachelor in sport management and minor in Japanese culture. I started working right after my study in the club of AS Monaco under Louis Campos in the scouting department. First I was analyst for opponents, and then I became a scout for players, and I traveled all around Monaco, France, Europe, and then I was specialized in Asia due to my Japanese culture minor I had in university. In 2020, I wanted to give another direction to my career in football, and so I wanted to see something new, something else. I went to England, where I had the opportunity to work for Nottingham Forest. So the club at that time was in second division, and so in 2 years we got the point to put the club back in Premier League. Unfortunately, with some family reason, I was not able to continue my journey over there, but it was a great experience for me. I was mandated to be the honorary commissioner of the Pavillon Monaco for the Osaka Expo in 2025. We are preparing to have the Pavillon of Monaco ready on time and to represent Monaco as well as we can. Barbagians is a team that was founded by my uncle in the 80s to try to keep his relation and contact with all his former friends here in Monaco from high school and university when he went to university in US. And then after, when he finished his study, he continued with his friend to travel around the world to have some fun playing football when he has an official travel or official mission. After, the team of Barbagians was older and older through the year, and so we put more young players, and me, I arrived in 2010, something like that. I started to play with the team, and it was like concrete when I played the famous game against the Circus, Barbagians against the Circus. And at that time, when I was ready to play, I was 15, 16 years old. My uncle and my mom was fighting to try to attract me in their team. And of course, my uncle was able to give me the opportunity to play for Barbagians and to give me the captain band. So that was something special for me, and more than ever, I was able to play with my former idol of AS Monaco and not play against my former idol. So this was something. Actually, the first time I was wearing the Barbagians jersey was during the first Fighters Cup that we organized. We were playing with AS Monaco jersey, so it was already special to play with Ludovic Julie, Didier Deschamps, and Yann Kohler, for example, with AS Monaco jersey. But it was even more special when I was wearing, because we were creating the real logo of Barbagians, the team of Barbagians. It was official at that time to give this jersey to this former player of AS Monaco and former idol. It was even more something special for me. We were playing at the Stade Louis II at the first Fighters Cup, so it's already something special for me, supporter of AS Monaco, to play on this fantastic ground, but also to play with these former idols, these former players like, as I said, Didier Deschamps, Ludo Julie, Sonny Anderson, Yuri Djorkaeff, all these players that was make this Stade Louis II dreaming during the time they were playing. It was something really, really special and really great. It was something I wanted to be involved in the mission of my mom with Fightheads. I always wanted to put my stone in this construction that she made with the association of Fightheads. So I combined my passion of football and association of my mom. Obviously, it was something obvious for me, like to play this game during the circus, because circus is under the presidency of my mom. Fightheads is under the presidency of my mom. So it was something like natural to put Fightheads in the spotlight during this game, and is for Fightheads to put the name of the association in the name of the game, Fightheads Cup. This bring awareness on the association for a football game, and like this, everybody was aware what they were playing for. We raised a lot of money. This fifth edition will be a big step that we wanted to pass since a long time, and so it's a mission accomplished. But we don't want to stop here. We want to grow, live even more, and to go as much high weekend. Not all the money that we collect is directly going to the foundation of Fight Aids Monaco that will help people living with HIV, to the Maison de Vie that was built in Carpentras in south of France, and also all the mission of Fight Aids that they are participating in Africa, all around the world. They are participating to different projects to help people living with HIV. It passed by medication to this population, to clinics, to hospital, to children that parents are touched by the HIV. This is all the mission of Fight Aids, and so all the money is that we collect during these games is helping all these different projects that the association Fight Aids have. The charity has always been part of our life. We know that we have a privilege to be where we are and who we are. It's normal for us to bring our support and to bring opportunity to help other associations and people who have less luck than us to be where we are. We have the chance to have people in Monaco and people who love Monaco, the family, the principality, and the club of AS Monaco. And all these people have the hand on the heart, that we say in English, in French. They want to be here and they want to participate to this event. We try to change a little bit some players because, of course, it's been 4 editions before this one. So for the 5th edition, we try to change a little bit the casting for the 2 teams. But of course, we keep some players that participate from the 1st edition. But I keep the secret for some players. But it will be like a great player in both sides, former legend, like world champion, some Ballon d'Or. That will be on the pitch for sure. It's the 5th edition, so it's anniversary and a step for us in all the different editions we organize. So yes, of course, it will be a great edition. Maybe 4 or 5 years ago, we had the idea of this. It was a reflection to try to have a player from each part of the history of Monaco, from the oldest part to the youngest part. So we have people like Lucien Cossou and Jeannot Petit and Jean-Luc Ettori, to Julie and Raji, who were more recent player of Monaco. The start of the idea was to tell in history about a jersey, because I'm passionate about jersey of football. I have a big collection, and so when we met with Romain and François Verdonnet, it was like something we want to bring history, because each jersey have a history, and we start the reflection like that. But after a few meetings with some players, we saw that more than history about the jersey, the players, they have some story to tell about around the club of AS Monaco, some little story they had during their time they were playing in Monaco, but also during their time in national teams. All this little history put together, put a really great story to tell from each player. We decided to change the project and to just tell story, like funny story. We don't take it too seriously. It's not a book that will give idea of all the history of the club as well, you know. It's like more funny, some sad. All this mix make a great book. I think the second time I was playing with Barbagian team, I was playing striker and I'm more defender, so it was something completely different for me and I was completely lost. And Didier Deschamps saw I was completely lost, and he told me like, just move forward like that, and when I pass you the ball, just kick the ball, and he will come as he comes to you. You take the ball. You shoot in the ball. I say, okay. So I dribble some player, I just go forward. He passed me the ball. I put my boots on the ball and I shoot. The ball go directly in the goal. And I score my first goal with the Barbagian. And this was the best anecdote I have. And it's the only goal I score in all my life. Other time I don't score. The special moment, it was the first time we start the first Fight Aids Cup in the Stade Louis II. Something special because it's the achievement of a work with Romain, because we start only 2 of us. And then after, it's like maybe some battles on the field with Seedorf, which is a great player, and when I have to defend on him. The first game, I think I was totally lost, and the second game I told him like I will be more pushy and I will be more strong on you, and I success to take the ball to him, so it was something really good for me. No, I always support Barbagian because now I'm part of the DNA of Barbagian and I cannot support another team. What is funny is like just all the rivalry that with my uncle and my mom that they have together is like a sister and brother. They argue about the game. Oh yeah, but you cheat this time because you took this player. And it's always funny to be in the middle of that. I say, I'm organized this, and so now just fight together, and it's even more good for the players, for the mood of the event. I say it every time is like who wins really, it's fight heads, and this is the most important. And that's why the last game my mom wanted to tease me a little bit and take the picture with all the team of circus taking up the trophy. And I say, no, it's not something bad for me because at the end it's fight heads who wins. So I'm really happy to carry the trophy with the circus team. It's a family time also, and as I mentioned earlier, it's a fight between brother and sister, so it's a good time for her to relax and my uncle also to relax and just have a good fight with her sister, and really funny one because they support both teams each, and what is funny every time is like Charlene and Gabriela wear the circus jersey, and Jacques and my uncle wear the Barbagians, so it's more like the family is splitting in two during this game, so this is a good atmosphere for the game. All the family are practicing sports since the young age, and in the family we always push to practice some sport because it's good for mental, it's good for the head, it's good for the body. It helps us to take good decisions, and so it's part of the DNA to practice sport, but also to perform in sports, because in my grandmother's family we had gold medals in Olympics. My uncle participated to several Olympic games. Charlotte, my cousin, she practice the horse jumping. My cousin Pierre is practicing also the seal with the Malizia boat. And Alexandra was ice skating, as my sister also, Camille, and my sister Pauline. She was diving also. She participated to Young Olympics game in Singapore. Even if we are a small country, we want to exist. And our family, we just want to show our value and to perform in sports as much as we can. Even if you're practicing a solo sport or a team sport, it's always good to have this experience to confront yourself to other people, or even to have a teamwork. Me, what I like in football, I know I can perform when I'm alone, but I prefer to perform with people around me and to be supported by people, and to have people around me that we push all in the same way and to the same goal. And this is what sport is important for me, to push yourself out of your limits. We want to be an institution of football in Monaco. With our experience in the Fight Heads Cup, we wanted to develop a new game in Monaco. Of course, it's not a new game because this game I've been playing for 30 years with the Star team and Mauro Serra team. We take back the lead on this game, and we will try to continue this tradition as much as we can. And the recent news of Monaco Grand Prix extend 2031 is really good news for us, because that will give us stability in the future to organize this game and to try to develop as the Fight Heads Cup. We will have a Barbagian team against the pilot team, and the pilot team is like a different kind of pilots from Formula 1, Formula 2, Formula 3, Formula Renault, Porsche and everything. And the Barbagian team, it will be like 1/3 or 1/2 of the football player, and the rest from like a celebrity from France, Italy, and people that can bring some good influence in this game. To stay in the concept of Formula 1 automobile sport, we will do this for Be Safe, association of my sister Camille, that organize a car and a van to shuttle to bring people that drink during night, to avoid them to take the car and to don't have an incident with car. And the other association will be some association that will be on the same subject, probably from France or other country. With the Barbagian, we have some other projects in our mind, but first we want to develop ourselves to support this event, because when we make an event, we want them to be perfect, and we want them to be stable and not to make one shot. We want to make this prosperity, and so of course we have other games planned. We participate to other sports charity. We participate for 2 years in the Padel Cup who brings money to association. We went to Montpellier to participate to another game for association. But we want to make also things for the population of Monaco, and we have planned maybe one day to create a kind of stage de football for young people around Monaco that cannot afford a big one that is organized and really expensive, something like that, to stay in football. I want to do more for my country, and I'm always ready, and my uncle knows that, and so if he needs me, I always respond present to him. He knows that. It's a big pressure, but it's also an honor to represent him. I just want to represent him well, and so I just have to behave as he is, what he represents. That's the big mission that we have today, and so it's not a lot of pressure. It's just be natural, be what our family have always been. Everybody know him, and he knows everybody. Sometimes you met people, incredible people, and you say, "Wow, my uncle is really friend with him." You can see that Monaco have a special place in the world, and my uncle is representing the country perfectly, and he has a good relation for the country. And so when you're participating to this, you just don't want to interrupt. You just look and admire what he's doing. I see Monaco always present in the international scene, to be well represented, to keep a good image of Monaco and the family, to continue to develop the country economically and to be known everywhere in the world for all what Monaco it is, but not only for the luxury, but for all the sport spirit, for the good quality of life, the security. This is something we need to continue because we are really good on this, so I don't see Monaco going even more higher in these things, but just to stay at this level and to don't go down in this kind of aspect. Big project for me now is my family, just to be in good health, and to my two daughters to be in good health and to grow up in good condition. This will be my big mission and my big objective for the next years. But of course, I have other big projects that will be revealed maybe soon.
That's all for today. Thank you for watching NEWS.MC, your English rendezvous on Monaco Info. Discover more interviews and stories on our websites, NEWS.MC and MonacoInfo.com. This show was brought to you by Monaco Legend Properties.